Okay, so yesterday when we were doing the budget, we talked about, your gross pay versus and your deductions versus your net pay. So today we're going to kind of dive in a little bit more to your gross pay and also into your deductions and how those are figured, and also to your net income. So it says here that Bob is an office assistant and he is an hourly employee. He gets paid $10 per hour for a 40-hour work week. Bob does get paid overtime. His overtime pay is time and a half, which would be blank per hour. So you're going to take his hourly pay and multiply it times 150%, or 1.5. Go ahead and write that down. Bob gets paid on the quarter hour. So what that means is he gets paid at 8, 8:15, so 8:45, 8:30, 8:45, and then 9. So it's like each hour you're trying to determine the 15-minute increment. So his company rounds his time. So if he is more than 8 minutes on the quarter hour, less than 8 minutes on the quarter hour, you're going to round down. If it's more than 8 minutes on the quarter hour, you round your time up. So what that means is here, we have an arrival time of 8:05. So that is less than 8 minutes on the quarter hour. So we are going to round his time to 8. So here that works in his favor. Same thing here. It says his leave time is 5:02. So that is less than 8 minutes on the hour. So his rounded time here does not work in his favor. He gets 5 o'clock. That's when he would clock out. His arrival time here is 7:40. So that is more than 8 minutes on the quarter hour. So the quarter hour there would be 7:30. So it would be more than 8 minutes. So you're going to round your time to 7:45. Here his leave time is 4:50, and that is less than 8 minutes on the quarter hour. So you're going to round his time down to 4:45. So it says after you calculate the number of hours worked each day and the total workweek hours, you will create a payroll sheet like the example on the back. Here is some of the information for the calculations and the formulas. All right, so we talked about this yesterday. Your gross pay is just going to be your total amount of money earned, which is your number of hours times the $10 or times the $15, whichever one. Your net pay is actually what the employee gets to take home. So it's your gross pay minus your taxes and other deductions. Okay, so this is for the Excel sheet. We'll figure that later. Okay, so now here you need to figure up the total amount of hours worked. So there's going to be 2 times per day. So he worked from 8 to 11 on Monday. So you would count that 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11. So you'd put a 3 right here. Then it says that he worked from 12 to 5 in the afternoon. So you would count 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. So there's 5 hours. Okay. Same thing here. We have 8 to 11:30. So we're going to go 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, and then 11 to 11:30. So 3.5. So I would do 3.5 because you do get counted for that extra half hour. Okay. And here he works, okay. So here we're going to need to use this less than or equal to 8 minutes on the quarter hour round down. So we're going to scroll down here. So here he worked 12 to 5:38. So that is equal to or less than 8 minutes. So we're going to round down to 5:30. So you would do the 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, and a half. Okay, and then you would just continue to go down and work through the sheet. Okay, then you would add the total amount of hours worked and put that there. After you have completed the work for Bob, save it and raise your hand and I will come around and grade it. Once I have checked it, please start the Excel sheet per instructions on the back and you will use formulas above to calculate the pay and the taxes. So for that, guys, you should not get out a calculator. You will be using calculations in Excel. So whole part of the whole point of the assignment is to learn a little bit about pay and taxes and stuff like that, and some of these terms, and also work on formulas in Excel.